Hi everyone, it's Mrs. Capello, your school librarian, and I am so happy to be seeing you today. I wish I could be seeing you in person, but hopefully that will happen soon. So I wanted to show you what I look like with my mask on because when I see you at school in the hallway or on the playground, we'll all be wearing our masks. But since I'm at home, I can actually take my mask off, and that will be much easier for you to hear the story and much easier for me to breathe. So today I wanted to read to you a new story that I just discovered a couple weeks ago, and it is a really fun story, and it is called School's First Day of School. That's right, this is about the school's first day of school. So it's not about a child, it's not about a teacher, it's about the school, and it's told from the school's perspective. That means we hear how the school is feeling, what the school is thinking, and it's just a really fun story. So, School's First Day of School, story by Adam Rex, and pictures by Christian Robin. This is actually a book we do have in our library. It is checked out right now, but hopefully it'll come back soon. School's First Day of School. That summer, they dug up the big field and poured the foundation and set brick on top of brick until they built a school. You see the smiley face in the school? The doors kind of look like a smiley face. A sign above the door read, Frederick Douglass Elementary. That's a good name for me, thought the school. Most days, a man named Janitor came to mop the school and buff his floors and wash his windows. This is nice, the school said to Janitor. Just the two of us. Won't be just us for long, said Janitor. Soon the teachers will come, and then you'll be filled with children. The school creaked. Children? All kinds of children. They'll come to play games and to learn. Oh, said the school. Will you be here? You'll see me after the school day is over, said Janitor. Don't worry, you'll like the children. But the school thought that Janitor was probably wrong about that. A school that doesn't like children? That doesn't sound right. Hopefully he'll change his mind. Then they came, the children did, and there were more of them than the school could have possibly imagined. Okay. All those kids coming to school. It's like you guys did. They got everywhere. They opened and closed all of his doors and lockers and drank water from his fountains and played on his jungle gym. So that's what that is for, thought the school. That looks like a pretty fun playground, huh? Some of the older kids gathered by the school's back fence and showed each other their bored faces. This place stinks, said one, and the school gasped. I hate school, said another with puffy hair, to the agreement of his friends. The school sagged a little. They were hurting his feelings because they didn't like school. One very small girl with freckles didn't want to come inside the school at all. Her mother had to carry her. I must be awful, the school whispered to himself. Later he squirted the puffy-haired kid in the face, but then he felt bad about it afterwards. He watched the kindergarten kids sit at on one of his rugs. The teacher said, as we go around the circle, please tell us your name. There was an Aiden and a Max and a Bella and another Aiden and an Emma and a Caden and a Chloe. All those friends at school. The small girl with freckles was next, but she wouldn't speak. She only stared at her shoes until the teacher moved on. I don't like school, she whispered into her lap. Well, thought the school, maybe it doesn't like you either. The children were in their chairs finally, but just as the school was starting to relax, his fire alarm sounded and all the children exited and walked to the other side of the field and stared at him. He was so embarrassed. He held his doors open for them when they returned. Sorry, he said as the first child entered. Sorry, he told them. But even the girl with the freckles, he's apologizing because he thinks that it was his fault that they had a fire drill. Silly school. At 12 o'clock, the school was filled with food. At 12:30, the school was filled with garbage. At one table, a boy told a funny joke, and another boy laughed so hard that milk came out of his nose. Ew! Now I'm covered with nose milk, thought the school. He had to admit that it was a pretty funny joke, though. Even the girl with freckles liked it. See the milk squirting out of his nose? Have you ever had milk come out of your nose? I haven't, but I heard that it actually hurts a lot when it does. After lunch, the kindergarten kids learned about shapes. A rectangle has 4 sides, said the teacher. 1, 2, 3, 4. And a square has 4 sides too. In fact, a square is actually a special kind of rectangle. Wow, said the school. I did not know that. So even the school is learning something new. Afterward, the children made pictures with glitter and paste. The girl with freckles made a picture of the school. It looks just like me, thought the school, except glittery. It's like she's known me all my life. Do you think I could have your picture? The teacher asked her. Don't tell anyone, but I think it's the best. The school thought she was probably right about that. The freckled girl smiled when the teacher stuck her drawing onto the school wall with a pushpin. Ouch, said the school, but he didn't mind, not really. At 3 o'clock, the parents came to pick up the children. At 3:30, the janitor came to pick up the school. I was full of kids, the school told him, and I heard a joke and I accidentally had a fire drill, but everyone was nice about it, and I listened to a classroom and I learned about shapes. What a busy day for the school. You had a big day, said janitor. The school said, do you think you can invite everyone to come back tomorrow? Especially that little freckled girl? Janitor nodded. I'll see what I can do. I guess the school doesn't know that the kids will come back every day. Later, janitor sat on top of the school and they watched the sun go down. In the beginning, I didn't know what I was, said the school. I thought I was your house. Nope, said janitor. I suppose some other place gets to be your house, the school added. Janitor nodded. That's true, but you get to be a school. That's lucky. And the school thought he was probably right about that. Wow, the end. Did you guys like that story? I thought it was kind of cool to hear what the school thought. And I know that our school missed you guys when you were learning at home. And we're all excited to have you back. Hopefully, you'll be able to start checking out books soon. I am working on a plan for that. So I'll let you know once we have a better idea. All right, my friends, that is our story for today. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. And hopefully I'll see you soon. Bye.